Right, hi everyone, and today I'll be showing off a new mod I've been working on. Well, you might have seen something similar before, but this is a pretty massive update to it, as this actually works on servers. The mod you're about to see works on servers, as in survival multiplayer, and this took ages to code. You make the item by the following recipe. This is the first item you can make, called a Boomstick. Now this is a sort of non-op, non-cheat item, and what you do is you right click and it explodes. Now this is, you might think this is unbalanced, but it's got quite a difficult recipe to make, and it's quite difficult to make, as you can see, and it's got a recharge time, but this is the worst thing about it. You're quite likely to blow. Oh, I've got Invincibility on, but you are quite likely to blow yourself up with this. Right, this is a pretty bad showcase for this, but normally you will blow yourself up with this unless you point it really far away from you. Even that would have killed you. So it's good for mining, obviously, but you've got to use it pretty carefully. I think it's balanced really, because you're quite likely to kill yourself before you do too much damage to anything. But it can speed up building massively if you want to level an area. But more excitingly than the balanced one, there's two new mods that's also in this. You get a Boomstick, which is awesomely named, and also put two bedrock pieces. It's bedrock because only ops can spawn bedrock, so you can decide who manages to get this. You in two ones, you get a rocket pack. Let's first have a look at the Boomstick though. Lag, probably because I'm on a server right now, my own server. All these blocks lying around is probably making it lag a bit, and the recording. Now this is a particularly awesome mod, as not only does this have no recharge time, this also makes you invincible. So what you saw before, why I wasn't dying when I was using that other mod, was because this one makes you invincible when you use it. And this is what you've been waiting to see. What happens when you use it? You hold down the right button for a few seconds. Oh, you've hit bedrock. Okay. Let's point it in another direction for a bit. As you can see, this is pretty fun. Want to make a lag, it's this recording. I've set the frame rate too high. You can probably get the idea of what's happening here though. Pretty much obliterate everything you pointed at for massive range. Now this is probably better than kicking people from real world griefers. Just blow them up and all their structures with this. And you can see you get to daylight pretty quick with this. Oh, I've probably got the ceiling on myself or something. Yep, as you can see I am invincible, which is another good effect of this. I'm not sure, maybe there's a cloud. That should have opened up, there we go. It is opened up to the top, but it's just cloudy. So this is a pretty fun mod to use. You can make huge caverns underground in your server. This is one of the biggest upgrades to this. It does work in a server, and I'll show you in a minute that it's on a server. This is another pretty cool one. This is a Jetpack. This allows you to, well, fly. There is a problem with this, kind of. If you use it too excessively, it might kick you from the game because it thinks you're flying. Come on, stop with the lag. There we go. But as you can, it's only if you literally hold it down for a few minutes and go around the middle of the map. And you can obviously, if you turn flying on, it'll be fine. But this is a pretty useful one. Get across the map a lot quicker with this. And this also makes you invincible. The only downside is just don't use it near structures because it might destroy it. Both these mods work by this one finds where you're pointing at and spawns a, not very well, but it spawns a super powerful TNT block at that point. So it obliterates. It doesn't actually do much damage to mobs though, quite interestingly. I'm not sure why that is. You'd think a TNT blast would hurt more than it does. And the jetpack spawns one directly underneath you. As you can see, this is a pretty efficient way of getting around. Probably not as fast as minecarts, but there you go. Not also, it's easy to explore new parts of the map with it. There we go. That's what I was trying to show. If I spam that down, I will get kicked from the server. Localhost. So yeah, I think I've shown pretty much everything you can do with this. Let's look at the boomstick again. This is the less powerful one that you can make with a normal recipe.